Hey guys, it's an exciting day. We're going to find the area of each of these triangles. So the area of a triangle is half times base times height. Now, why is that? If you were to take this half away and just have the base times height, that is how you find the area for a rectangle, a square, a parallelogram. So why do we have this half here? Well, guess what? Here's my little triangle, right? That's a cute little triangle. It took me forever. Just kidding. Now, if I were to double this, watch, same triangle, doubling it, what shape does that make? Well, it's a parallelogram, right? Now, depending on the shape of the triangle, it could be a square, it could be a rectangle. In this case, we are a parallelogram. So we are figuring out, when we want to find the triangle, what we do is we figure out the area of the parallelogram, and then we cut it in half to get the triangle. Oh my gosh, is that the coolest thing you've ever heard? Probably not, but we're excited about it. So looking at this guy right here, we've got 11 feet times 8 feet. So that is my base and my height. And then we're going to multiply it by 1/2. So I've got 1/2 times my base 8 times my height 11. So when I multiply that out, you can use a calculator, or if you can do it in your head. I kind of like to go, okay, half of 8 is 4. 4 times 11 is 44, right? So I end up with 44 feet. But when we are doing area, the area of this triangle is not 44 feet. It is 44 feet squared. Okay. Or in the real world, you'll also hear it said square feet, right? Maybe when you're talking about your house or different things, I'll say, oh, my house is 2,000 square feet. Same as feet squared. Okay. All right. Let's look at this guy. The area is going to be half times the base, which is 10, times the height, which is 11. Now you'll notice here, I'm not doing the slant height here. I'm doing the height from the bottom to the top, and it makes a right angle. Okay. So when I go ahead and multiply that, I like to think half of 10 is 5. 5 times 11 is 55. And we are in inches, but not just inches because we're doing area. It's inches squared. Okay. The reason we do inches squared or feet squared is when we are figuring out area, in this case, we are figuring out how many little squares that are 1 inch by 1 inch would fit inside of this triangle. Okay. So that's why we are in inches squared. All right, let's go ahead and look at this last one. Sometimes the height is actually outside of the triangle, if you can see this. To go from the bottom to the top, there's no way to have it a straight line that makes a right angle inside of the triangle. So it's actually outside of the triangle to figure out the height, but that's totally legal, okay? So for this guy, to figure out the area, I'm going to do 1/2 times my base, which is 22, times my height, which is 20, okay? Half of 20 is 10. 10 times 22 gives me 220. And we are in centimeters, and they are squared because it is area. So 220 little squares that are 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter would fit inside of this triangle. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful. If you need some more area videos, I will link a playlist for you. Thanks.